Yo, parents, is it just me, or is it every time I go somewhere where the main objective is for kids to go out and play, like a Chuck E. Cheese or like a birthday party where there's like bouncy castles or anything like that? Am I the only one that feels like the parent that's worried about their kids? Because like the commercials and everything, they got the kids playing all nice and organized and stuff. And then, like, for me, when I let my kid go out there and play, I see something like this. Now, am I wrong for feeling that way? Because every time we go out somewhere, there's always that group of kids that are like out running around crazy, like they have never been outside of their house. Like they get outside the house once a month. Like this is your day, this is your hour on the yard, pretty much, right? And my son, who's like 1.5, he wants to get out there and play. Like he sees other kids playing, he's like, yo, I'm out there and I'm with it, right? But these kids are like 8, 9, just sprinting, right? Full speed, and like not even checking for like my kid, right? So I'm out there and I'm just like, now I'm climbing through the tubes and stuff with them, right? I'm the big parent, I'm the big dude out there, kids playing around and stuff. I'm crawling through the tube following my son, right? I'm almost getting stuck shutting down the tube because I want to make sure my son is safe. And I'm mad because I shouldn't have to do this if the parents of these rambunctious hyenas would just watch their kids, right? For example, my oldest son, his first birthday, we had it at Chuck E. Cheese. And, you know, we do the thing, the cake and all that. He's ready to go play, right? I pick him up and we're heading over to the little jungle gym thing. First thing he wants to do is get in the ball pit, right? As we're walking up to the ball pit, there's like a sock. Then a couple feet in front of that, there's another sock. Then there's like pants and a shirt. And then like drawers on it. I'm just like, what is going? You know, it's like a movie where they're like trying to show you that sex is going on. But then, you know, they can't, right? It's like a PG-13. You're like, ooh, there's a sock. There's a dress. There's a, you know. So that's what I'm seeing going up there. And then all of a sudden you see like 3 little girls run out of there. Ew, gross. And then I get to the ball pit. I'm just like, what the hell is going on? Dude jumps up. Little kid. Probably about 5 or 6. I don't know. Butt naked. Butt naked. Talk about, ha-ha! Yo. All I could do is be like, yo, whose kid is this? Whose kid is this? And this lady comes up, oh my God, Johnny. Like, I feel like that is a phrase, whose kid is this, is a phrase that every parent has to yell at something like that. Or is it just me? Because I average at least 3 whose kid is this every time we go somewhere, right? And it shouldn't have to be like that, because you should be watching your kid. Like, at what point, like, what are you doing that is so important that you're not knowing that your kid is stripping down butt naked? Like, what are you doing? Like, what is on your mind to the point, what conversation are you having where you're not realizing that your kid is dabbling in being a nudist? Huh? It makes no sense. Like, I should not have to be, whose kid is this? For you to look up and be like, I don't know, is that my kid? You should know where your kid is at. You should know what your kid is doing. Jesus Christ. Like, if you are leaving the house and you even think, like, how is that even a thing that this kid is doing? Like, what kind of home training is going on? Like, if you have to leave the house and in the back of your mind, you're like, I hope my child doesn't get butt naked, you should probably stay home with your kid. Let your kid run around the house butt naked. Let him run around in the backyard. Make sure you have a fence or a wall or something so nobody sees your naked kid running around the backyard. If your kid, you know what I'm saying? You should know, give or take, what your kid is capable of on the bad side of the don't embarrass me stuff. Like, if you're like, my kid has a history of stripping down butt naked in Chuck E. Cheese, you should probably not go to Chuck E. Cheese. You should probably just play with your kid at the house. And that's all I'm saying. Like, before I leave, every time I'm like, whose kid is this? And then there's like a dad or a mom that jump up. There's like 5 names they really shout. Like the first one, Johnny. Oh my God, Johnny, what are you doing? Number 2, oh my God, Danny, what are you doing? 3, Trevor, what are you doing? 4, William, no, William. 5, Michael. That's it. Those are the 5 names. So if you are named any of those things, you were probably a bad kid. I know I was I don't know. I'm not going to tell it myself. I was an excellent kid. But that's just my spill on it. Like, I feel if you know your kid is capable of doing some out-of-pocket stuff, you should probably not go any place like that. Or if he is, you should be watching them to make sure they don't get out of pocket in public. That's all. I'm just saying. That's all I got to say about it.